That was such a quiet and modest hello. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Hi, everybody. How are you today? What's up? Happy Monday.
What was that?
I'm
That's
not happy.
incredible.
I don't like Mondays. I'm like Garfield, and everybody else on the planet. I don't like Mondays at all.
Sure.
Can you hear that?
I don't mind Mondays.
You don't mind them? Why not?
Well, I don't know. It's a Monday.
I suppose when you go to university, every day is the same.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, Mondays for me mean that I have to go to meetings and stuff, whereas previously, on Saturday and Sunday, I didn't have to go into any meetings, so I was
Isn't
perfectly fine.
Saturday isn't Saturday the worst day of your life though? You just said
That
that.
is true. I did just say that. That is so true. To be honest, Anna, I think every day is the worst day of my life.
But you have to work on Saturdays, right?
Yes, and I have to work more on Saturdays than I do on like any other day of the week. And Sunday, to be fair. Wow, it never ends.
You're in the limbo.
It goes
the
on forever.
limbo.
Yeah. I'm actually going on holiday next week, which I'm quite excited about.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of housekeeping before I go, and I wanted to talk to you about something stupid that I'm suffering with at the moment, which is passwords. We're going to talk about passwords today. I hope you don't mind. I've discovered that I'm not very good at remembering my passwords. And I don't know if it's because I have too many memberships to different things or if it's because I am slowly losing my memory over time. So I want to know from you, because you are also a haver of things. You have stuff, don't you? How do you keep your passwords?
Well, I try to remember them.
Is that it? You just go on vibes
I think I make passwords that are quite easy for me to remember, that make no sense to anybody else, but that
I love
are
Emily
very
123.
No, exactly. That's my password too. Oh no. Now you've revealed
She
it.
knows.
Everyone can get into my Horse and Me account that I have.
My Horse and Me. Is that an actual website?
That was a game. I don't remember what it was on. I used to play so many horse games when I was younger.
Really? Oh, were you a horse girl? I didn't know.
I was.
Bless you. Horse girls are the best girls, can I say? Is that okay to say? They're so, like, genuine, and they have one just love in this world, and I'm here for it. Every single time, I'm here for it. See, for me, it was Club Penguin. Did you have Club Penguin?
Yes, for a little bit I did.
I remember having the landline in year 6 of primary school and calling my friends, and like it's like, oh, is this Megan's house? It's like, yeah, this is Megan's mum. Can you put me on the phone with Megan, please? I need to tell her which server we're gonna be on Club Penguin, right? It was horrific. And even back then, I was quite bad at remembering my passwords, but I don't know, I was consistent. Now, I feel like I don't trust certain things. Like, Google always recommends a password to me. I don't like that. At all.
Yeah, no, me neither. It's always something impossible. Like, I know it's something that's supposed to be quite secure, but like, what if it won't remember the password one day?
It doesn't.
How am I supposed to remember?
It doesn't. I gave it the benefit of the doubt one time because I was in a rush and I was making this account and it said like, oh, would you like to use my Google Chrome recommended password? And I said, yeah, absolutely. I'm in a hurry. Let's go. And I used it. And then a few weeks later, I needed to log back into the site. And it was like, huh? What password? I don't remember the password. And I'm like pointing at it and being like, tell me the password. And it's pointing at me and being like, you should know the password.
That's the worst.
It's terrible. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm reaching a kind of fever pitch in my life where I have so many things that I have accounts for, and I have to resend verification emails practically every day. And it's driving me insane. So I was hoping that you'd have some advice for me, but it turns out you're just exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't really. I like sites that send like a code to your email where you don't have a password at all. It just sends a thing to your email and you have to input like a 6-digit code or something.
Yeah,
That's quite nice. That's simple.
I agree. I do like those. But do you know, the only time where I have to use those is a time where I don't like them. So I teach classrooms, right? And to access Microsoft Teams, you get a code, an access code. I hate this. I hate that. Because imagine entertaining 15 tiny children and then expecting to be let into the Teams, app, no problems. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
but you need to get your phone out. If I take my phone out at work, I could be like disciplined and told off. So it's actually integral to my access to the internet, access to our materials, to use my phone. But I could lose like my job if I get my phone out. So it's like, right,
No, literally.
what do
Yeah,
I
I
do?
get that.
What do you want from me? So yes, I do like that, but it's very uncommon for anything else. I've only seen that for Teams.
Yeah. I've seen it for a couple of different. Canva is one
Mm.
where I don't have a password. It just sends like a code into my email. But yeah, those
Have
are
you
good.
ever been on a website and realized that it never asks you for login credentials, and realized in the middle of that realization, like, I'm so grateful that it never kicks me out of the website or logs me out, because
Yeah,
if it did, I would be doomed.
exactly the fear that you feel. The fear that you feel when you have to, like, I don't know, when you get a new phone or a new laptop and
Oh,
you realize that if it's not in the Chrome memory, if it's just like in your phone memory or something.
I
It's
have an
funny.
admission to make. All of
Oh
my
no.
TikTok lives and all of our recordings on the podcast and all of
Yeah.
these things are recorded with my phone, and my phone is a Motorola, right?
Yeah.
And as I mentioned in a short, a YouTube short recently, this expression, uh, it's on its way out. It's it's slowly dying, and I'll tell you, there's nothing that strikes greater fear into my heart than every time my phone has a little like, I can't do it, I'm dying. Like, no, I must defibrillate this phone. I need it to keep working, because I don't know if I can handle another round of new passwords, new verification codes. It's soul sucking,
No, yeah, exactly, exactly. It is funny though, sometimes I have to log in into a site or a service or something that where the account that I created a long, long time ago. And it's so interesting because the password is something that doesn't have any capital letters, any numbers. Like it's just lowercase, it's a lowercase letter word, and it just like makes me think about how complicated passwords need to be nowadays. Like you have to have capital letters, like these special letters or numbers, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's just insane also.
No, it's true, it's true. Have you ever been on the website Password Monster?
No.
It's such a, for me it comes across as a massive scam, but people at home, don't do this, by the way. It's a terrible idea. But you can put your password into Password Monster and it checks the strength of your password, which is, you think, oh, that's helpful, but then also you think, like, okay, why are we putting our passwords into this website,
Yeah.
right? I don't think it keeps the data. Please don't put your password into this website. But instead of saying like, oh, it's very strong or it's very weak, it tells you how much time it would take a hacker to like hack into your account based on what your password is. So for most people, that just write the word password or password 123 as their password, it's like seconds, like 2 seconds, right? Even less. So yes, I think 50% of all passwords are just different versions of the word password. I remember reading something like that. Do you have a password? Is it your bank account? Can I have it?
No, I wish. I mean, I sometimes use something like that, or very simple ones, just for my laptop, but that's not like, that's just access to my laptop.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
not.
access to all of your stuff. That's nothing, right?
But that's like, because I really don't want to have a password on my laptop. Like, I think that's not really that important for me. But, in case somebody like steals it at university or something, just so that they don't have immediate.
That's fair. That's fair. If I were to give a piece of advice coming from this episode, I think it would be add question marks to your password. Make it intriguing, right? Try to add as many, because they say alphanumeric is not the only way that you can diversify your password. I think the best thing to do is try to stick as many symbols in there as you possibly can. But the more symbols, the less likely you are to remember your passwords, just like me. So that means that I'm not going to be able to access any of my websites then. I thought you were going to give me advice today, Anna. I'm very sad.
I'm really sorry. I hope next time I'll have something smarter to say.
Okay.
I do just remember them.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess I'll go write them all down on a piece of paper and
On your
stick
walls.
Out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You just put passwords up there, but you don't put which website they belong to. So every single time you just have to go through the big list of passwords. That's how you stay safe.
Yeah. And then all my accounts will be locked.
Exactly.
Because of too many attempts.
Exactly. That's my life at the minute. That is my Monday.
All right. Well,
but anyways, thank you so much for coming to our chat about passwords. What's your password? Put it in the comments below.
Leave your passwords in the comments down below. We'll take a look. We'll check them on the password monster for you.
We'll tell you if they're grammatical or not. All right, everybody.
Bye.
See you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.